in the span of less than an hour on Monday. CU Boulder students and staff received 4 text alerts, warning of a shooter in the campus library. But it was fake, part of a national growing trend called swatting. Yet experts say the danger it creates are anything but fake.
Mass notification goes out. There's a real risk for injury and even death to those students when they're evacuating.
Sean Wordsmith has worked in security since 2003.
So what is that, 22 years?
Helping secure military bases, hospitals, and large campuses in Colorado. He says today's swatting calls are harder than ever to trace.
The people that are doing swatting these days are pretty sophisticated. They understand who they're calling, they understand the facility or the area that they're calling about, and it just makes it very credible when that call comes in.
CU possibly has an active shooter.
Those calls on Monday triggered a heavy response from university, city, and county law enforcement agencies.
Not only is it a huge drain on our law enforcement resources, but it's also a financial drain as well. The average cost associated with a swatting response is $10,000, and it can range up to $25,000.
In Colorado, dozens of schools have been targeted by coordinating swatting campaigns, raising concerns that the growing number of false alarms is now becoming its own public safety threat.
I think the ongoing trauma and emotional distress that's caused by something like this, again, with the active shooter incidents that we've experienced in our country over the past few years, you can't ignore this. I think you become a little bit desensitized to those alerts, and I think that's a real risk.
Swatting does carry real penalties. Colorado turned it into a felony back in 2019 and added even tougher penalties in 2023. So experts did say it was a step in the right direction, but I think the bigger issue now is awareness around that bill and making sure that the public knows that this is not a joke. Reporting live in Boulder, Ria Cha, 9 News.
All right, Ria, glad to hear ultimately it wasn't anything as much as that fear is real. Ria, thank you.